This is Ace with RockRevolt magazine. I am here with Eric of Dead Horse Trauma. What's going on, man?
What's up, Ace?
Oh, just another day here in Kansas City, enjoying the beautiful weather.
Right on.
Yeah, so you guys are actually getting ready, packed up to start heading south, opening up your part 2 of your tour.
Yep, Life Tour takes off. We got a show, kind of a preliminary show here in Iowa at Fort Dodge at a new place called the Rock Room. We got everybody in town. We got our bassist from Houston, we got our tech up from Illinois, our drummer from Indiana. We got everybody flown in. We're all ready to take off. Rehearsal tonight.
Right on. And I mean, you guys obviously doing this part 2 because part 1 that you guys did through the Midwest and everything was such a success for you guys, man. So why not spread the love a little bit farther west?
Absolutely.
Right on.
Yeah, we're going west and then we're going back to east too.
Right. Well, so you're going east after this one, huh? Because I show on your current dates, you guys are going to, looks like you're getting as far as like back home in Illinois, or about to Illinois, yeah. You guys going to plan on going any farther east after that, or?
Oh yeah, that's the end of part 2 stops in Illinois, then we go home for a little bit, and then we work out for East Coast tour for part 3, and do Florida to New York, or over to New York to down to Florida, back through the Midwest a little bit, and then back home.
Right on. So you guys are just going to cover all the country, man. Put as many miles on Baby Ruth as you can, huh?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, hopefully you guys don't have any issues with the transportation. The last couple of tours, last couple of years, that's been, you guys have overcome some adversity with some wrecks and some breakdown issues and everything, but you guys just keep trucking, man.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, this is what we're meant to do. When there's a vehicle that you put that many miles on, this is kind of like, it doesn't break down as often as we assumed it probably would. I'd say we're doing pretty good with it so far. So we had to replace all the new injectors and everything. It's all Franken engine now.
Nice. There you go. So you'll be able to get out there and see what's happening. Obviously, you guys are from Des Moines, Iowa, which has a killer metal scene. I actually go up there probably 3-4 times a year just for shows. Actually, the last show I went up for was Carnival Razors that our friends at Apathy Syndrome put on.
Oh, yeah. Right on.
Yeah, so that was a really good time. It's a good, fun time. But, I mean, describe how the Des Moines music scene has really helped you guys and helped, get you to guys where you are today.
Oh, man, absolutely. We grew up listening to bands like Face Cage. When I first started getting into music and trying to, start my own band, Mind Right was a big influence. I love the way those guys put on shows and everything, and they're always packed. They're always a good time. Those Face Cage, another band. Matt Nyberg still in the scene, still doing a bunch of stuff, is killing it. But there was a lot of bands that were like set the bar really high. So when I started a band, I was like, this has to be extremely professional. We have to take it to the next level, as soon as possible. So with the bar being set so high, it kind of make certain things happen in the scene. The bullshit kind of gets sifted out, and real quality starts to take over the shows. People like to see a good quality show. So when you get really good lineups and stuff like Carnival of Razors and stuff, are just amazing. People like to come out to that kind of stuff.
Absolutely. Now, you guys, obviously are supporting your latest album, Life, which you guys actually got to deal with Sony to help on distribution of that album. How'd that come about, and how'd that make you guys feel?
It was great. I mean, we had a friend kind of infiltrate some A&R companies and got us some deals that we got to kind of choose from. Ranging from just all kinds of different things. So that's what we ended up taking, because we as a band and a business, we kind of have a lot of our stuff taken care of. We don't need a bunch of things that like a record deal would normally give somebody, like merchandising and promotion, publicists and things like that. A lot of the stuff we've already been working with major label people that have just since we were a DIY band. So now it's just kind of putting a label to it and putting a name on it that people recognize, to kind of give us a little more validity in what we're our booking and everything else.
Right, get a little more push out there for the album, make a bigger, reach out to everybody, a little more availability. And I mean, you guys have been starting to, songs are popping up on XM Sirius, national radio all the time. I mean, that's the growth is there, man. It's got to be a great, great feeling.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
this is what we set out to do from the beginning. So I'm excited that we're kind of starting to get to the next step in the process.
Right. I mean, like you say, it's what you've started out from the beginning. Seeing it, seeing this thing grow, man. It's like y'all's baby. It's your child, and seeing it grow. I mean, it's definitely got to make you guys feel good. And I mean, are you pleased with the progress so far, and are you just ready for it to blow up? Or I mean, how do you guys feel about the way it's progressed over the years?
It's a good and bad thing. I mean, it's really, when you learn something new, you kind of have that thought, man, why didn't I think about this before?
Right.
That kind of thing. And like, why wasn't I doing this 3 or 4 years ago? That kind of thing. And, you have a little bit of that, but, it's all progressive growth and things have to happen for a certain reason. If we got the opportunities that we had right now without kind of, going through the experiences that we have, we'd be in a much different position. So a lot of the things have taught us, some important lessons that were really necessary in order for us to get to the point, for us to fully utilize our opportunities that we get right now. So I'm kind of glad that we, took the path that we have, and going to where we're at. And, I'm really appreciative of all the stuff that, opportunities we've been given and, the people that have an awesome team behind us.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Now, you guys are doing a pretty fun thing while you guys are out on tour. You guys are doing a free meet and greet VIP giveaway for every stop on the tour. Why don't you tell the fans about that, what it's about, and how to get it?
Yeah, it requires if you have a ticket, and if they don't sell tickets, I think there's a couple of free shows and there's a couple of, low dollar shows, like $5 to get in. On those dates, what I like to do is just, put your name on that post, and it's pinned right up to the top of our Facebook page. So you can find that at our Facebook page on at Dead Horse Trauma. So just search for Dead Horse Trauma, you'll find that right at the top. But you just put you share that post, tag a couple friends in it, you think will come. And we've had a lot of different experiences because sometimes they won't let you in the venue pretty early,
right.
Or you can't stay there too late. So we kind of have to make it a unique experience for everybody. So sometimes we do things like, show them the bus and, I'll go hang out in there for a little while or, maybe play some bags. We got a Dead Horse Trauma, cornhole set. I don't know if you guys call it that in Kansas City.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We'll do that. We have a lot of fun.
Right on.
We like to have a lot of fun with our fans. So, I mean, this is kind of an excellent opportunity for us to, just kind of push the meet and greet thing, because we love hanging out with people.
Right, and you guys are giving away some stuff. You got you're giving away some laminates, things like that. Hell, even if you do, if the people that do win, they actually get to invite friends along with them as well. So even if their friends aren't the winners, they win in retrospect. So you guys are definitely doing some pretty good stuff for your fans, which, it's what it's all about. That's why you're out there, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. And I mean, besides the fact that it's also for you guys making that music, man. So, it's for everybody. It is absolutely for everybody. With this leg of the tour, man, what are you looking forward to the most? Where's the place you're looking forward to going to and playing the most on this tour?
Oh man, there's so many places. I'm excited to get back to LA. I always have crazy experiences there. Excited to get back to Idaho Falls. We haven't been to Idaho Falls for like a couple of years now. Or no, I guess it was Siren Fest, but a year and a half. So it's been quite a while since we've been able to get back to our Idaho Falls family. But we do really well there. And Montana. There's so much beautiful country in the West Coast. There's so much to experience. They're kind of long drives, but they're beautiful drives.
Right. It's not, what we see, going back and forth, I-35 or I-80 and seeing all those windmills, you know what I'm saying? All those air turbines.
Yeah, exactly.
There's actually things to see out there. While you guys are out on the road, man, I mean, it's a bunch of dudes crammed in the van, ready to go. You guys have any hijinks, man? Is there anybody who's the smelly guy, or is anybody you mess with a lot on the road?
Well, we got a new guy with us, and he's a drummer, Garrett DeWald. He's from South Bend, Indiana. But he's 22 years old. He's the fresh meat, so everybody's kind of, Brian and, the guys sometimes mess with them and stuff. It's all good fun, it's all part of the camaraderie, we've been through quite a lot, together. So it's kind of, feeling him out, he's been through one tour with us so far, so he kind of knows what it's all about. But, he's an amazing drummer. It's pretty awesome to see him kind of progress and learn the music. He actually just learned the music a few weeks before tour, and they came down here, just killed it in the rehearsals and everything, and then we were excited to take him out with us, and then he just started killing it. But doing great.
So you got to give him a little hazing, let him know what's up.
Yep.
So while you're out on the road, man, do you got a guilty pleasure, something, food wise, places you definitely got to stop and eat along the. I mean, I saw you guys did that food blog on your last year on the end part of 2016. You guys had that food blog, man. Any guilty pleasure spots you got to hit while you're out?
Absolutely. Yeah, we're looking at some places that are kind of mom and pop restaurants. We like to check those places out and help bring some attention to those places, because we're all about local businesses and the underdogs. And we went to a place called Crable's Burgers. It's just this little spot off the beaten path, and we ended up going in there, and they were pretty tickled that a band came in. But they've been around since like 1927 or something like that. But they've been in business, just flourishing in that little town. There's no expectation of growth, nothing. Just like, this is what we do, and this is where we're at. There's another place. I can't remember what that was called, but it's going to be on a Food Network, or they were on a TV show. It was pretty cool. Right when we went in there was a guy there from the Food Network that was eating, checking him out. It was pretty cool.
Oh yeah, that's one good thing about doing that. You do get to see. And I mean, I'm a big food guy. I'm a little fat guy, so I like to do that. And that's actually, I have this little. It's called the TV food app, man. And you can put in the city, and it'll tell you all the places that have been on any TV show. So kind of check
really?
it. Yeah. It's it's called the TV food app, man. And they'll tell you if they've been on Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives or whatever Food Network show, Travel Channel. It's a pretty cool thing, man, if you'd like to check that stuff out. So yeah, that's something you guys can mess around with while you're out on the road.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, man, before we let you get off here, because I know you got a lot of stuff to do to get ready. I mean, you guys are kicking off in 2 days, April 15th, Fort Dodge, Iowa, man. Tell everybody how to get a hold of the new album, where to get a hold of you guys, and so that way, again, like they said, they can enter this contest, man, so they can hang out.
Oh yeah, just go to our Facebook page or dhttour.com. If you just go to either deadhorsetrauma.com or dhttour.com, we have our music videos up there, how to get a hold of us, and how to get a hold of our album, stuff like that.
Right on, man. Right on. Well, you guys be safe out there, man. Good luck with your travels, and enjoy it, man. Enjoy what you guys are doing, and we appreciate your time, man.
We will. Thank you for having me, Ace. I appreciate it. Appreciate all the.
Not a problem.
And everything, man.
Not a problem. I'm sure I'll see you guys up in Des Moines sometime soon, man. So.
Right on. Don't be a stranger.
All right, bud.